Who knew two kids sitting at a lunch table at Lawrence Central would be where we are today, preparing to get married and vow to spend the rest of our days together? No one understood the connection we had. Our hearts just clung to each other. He embodied everything I had hoped and prayed for so long. For 7 years, he has pushed me out of my comfort zone, poured so much love and light into my life, and taught me to always put faith in the face of fear. For 7 years, we've watched each other grow and accomplish so many life goals of ours, and every day I feel so honored I get to stand next to him and cheer him on.
I fell in love with you when I was only 15 years old. The feeling I had then is the same feeling I still have today. The one thing that made our relationship work so well was we were so different from each other at that time, but for some reason we always wanted the same thing for our future. We always struggled with parts in our life when we were young, and still today. You always gave me hope that there was good right around the corner, even when that was so hard to imagine. You made it easy for me to be thankful for my life. You would simply make me excited to live each day and get out of bed each morning and enjoy every single day with every single second. I never thought I would have someone that is my best friend, be the love of my life, and get to spend every single day with her. I love the way we work as a team, and when things get hard and seems impossible, we do not let that stop us. Instead, we push ourselves to believe it is possible.
To the man of my dreams since the age of 15, there are not enough words to explain how much I love you, how much I adore you. Your selfless love and heart for others is something I aspire to have every single day. I can't wait to spend the rest of my days with my person, my soulmate, and my best friend. Here's to forever.
This is not the beginning of a new relationship, but an acknowledgement of the next chapter in their lives together. Gabrielle and Liam have spent years getting to know one another, beginning at 14 years old. I met Gabrielle and Liam when they were in college, individually by having them in different classes and different times. I also tried to introduce them to one another for a group project. I asked Liam if he knew who Gabby was, not knowing they had been together for almost 6 years at that point. I wasn't trying to make a love connection. Professors don't do that. I wasn't trying to fix them up. I just knew that both of these young people were very intentional. They showed up, they paid attention, they laughed with their friends, they never met a stranger. They maximized joy in life by embracing it and creating it. Neither of these young people were short on talent, motivation, or creativity. And I remember thinking, I bet they would work well together and do a good job on this project. Now I feel the same way standing here today, watching how they have approached life since that project. I didn't see either of them ever slow down because of the other one. Not for classes, not for socializing, not for internships, not for anything really. And you know that is a mature and rare love at any age, but especially in college. Anytime one person has the peace and support to know that they can be themselves and their partner is committed no matter the proximity. I think that was well exhibited when I watched Gabby apply for an internship and later leave for a semester, which turned out to be an entire year. Liam was her biggest supporter, always telling people how proud he was of her. He never moped, he always had positive things to say, and Gabrielle went to Florida and did such a great job, they asked her to stay even longer. Liam recently told me that the day that Gabriella found out about her internship was one of his very favorite memories of her because she was so incredibly happy. And I think that's the level of love we all want in our lives, completely selfless. When you have that kind of relationship that can support that level of independence, you have the best kind of relationship. It was beautiful to watch, and I cannot wait to see more of it as you grow even more together as husband and wife.
smallest one too, by the way. Okay. Gabby, I'm so amazed at how blessed I am to be marrying my best friend, my partner in life, and most importantly, the love of my life. We've grown up together and we've come a long way from those awkward teenager kind of days when I first tried to kiss you 8 years ago and you politely denied that, and I ended up kissing your cheek instead of your lips. Thank you for giving me a second chance after this. You look so beautiful. You are the most compassionate, loving person I know. Your smile makes my day brighter. You make me feel, I'm sorry, your handwriting is just so hard to read. You make me a better person. You make me feel more loved than I could have ever imagined. As your husband, I want you to know that these things are for certain. I promise to keep God at the forefront of our marriage and to allow Him to guide us through good times and bad. I pledge to love you. Don't do that right now. Unconditionally, and to put your needs before mine. I will try to be quiet. What the hell? Sorry. I will try to be quieter when I wake up in the mornings for work, so I don't wake you. No, you get mad about that. I'm gonna put it down now. I vow to respect, honor, and protect you. I promise to always comfort you, to always support you, defend you, and uplift you. I promise to remain loyal to you physically, emotionally, and spiritually. I promise to always try my best to make you laugh and not take life so serious. I think I read that wrong. I take you as my wife, and I look forward to starting a family with you, a lifetime of adventuring with you, and just being homebodies with Talbot and Stormy. I promise to love you for the rest of my life. Oh, thanks. Oh, it's harder than you think. So, yeah, what the hell? Yeah.
Liam Craze, how did I get the honor to be standing in my place right now? From the moment I met you, I truly did not know this would be what God had planned for us all along. And I feel so grateful you chose me out of the 4 girls that you were talking to. Not to roast you, sorry.
That was good. Yeah.
I remember being a little girl.
Hey, you suck at it too, just saying.
I remember being a little girl and wanting a love like my mama and papa's. Young sweetheart whose love never wavered, even through the chaos of life and the many years together. But God gave me a greater love story that I could have ever imagined for myself. I've been married to your heart long before today, and I prayed for you even before I knew you. There isn't a doubt in my mind that we didn't meet by chance, but by grand design. As God was gracious enough to place you in my life, I promise you in front of all of our friends and family to hold on to this blessing and honor, hold on to His blessing and honor you for the rest of our days. I promise to laugh with you on your good days, lay in bed with you at 7 p.m. and eat Monocle's Pizza and DQ Blizzards on your bad days, to continue to challenge you, to listen and speak with humility, to always serve you as my husband and partner in life, and to never go a day without reminding you how much I love you. With all my love, here's to forever.
That was good. Good job.
Listen, Liam is one of my best friends, and I am Liam's best friend. And I've been there for him, from learning how to ride a bike to when Gabby left him and ran away to Florida. But we have been through it all, haven't we, buddy? No, I'm kidding. I actually met Liam in college, our freshman year at the good old Ivy League, Anderson University. Yes, any Ravens in the house? Any Ravens in the house? But see, God brought together two guys who grew up only 30 minutes apart. And we didn't know each other, yet we traveled all the way to AU to only have met there. And for those of you that didn't know, AU was literally 5 minutes away from the place that I grew up, and probably 30 minutes from Liam's house. And we were real go-getters, weren't we? Liam, in all seriousness, Liam is truly, he's witty. He's stubborn, he's driven, he's very intelligent. He has a huge heart, and he knows how to pick woman. He knows how to pick a woman. He knows how to pick a woman. And that brings me to Gabby. Yeah, most importantly, throughout, living with Liam and being good friends with Gabby, I got to see the ins and outs of their relationship. And Liam truly loves this woman. He really does. He is a prime example of what true love is. He set the example that love is staying up late just to talk, and is having absolute respect for women, which I might say is unique to find today. Please clap. Yeah, but it's when the infatuation stage runs out. It's choosing to love. It's encouraging your partner to pursue their dreams, even if that means that person moves all the way to Florida. And it's kneeling down and praying with that person. It's Liam and Gabby.
Liam and Gabby have always been a power couple. I mean, they're practically Kourtney Kardashian and Scott Disick. But but like every relationship, Gabby and Liam have had their ups and downs. Like going from just a walk across campus to living states away from each other for a year. But their relationship never failed to stand strong. Liam was the first to tell Gabby to take and then extend her internship for the Walt Disney World Company, knowing she would still be in Florida and he would stay in Indiana finishing school. He knew it was her dream, and he fully supported and believed in her. I have never once doubted Liam's love for Gabby or doubted Gabby's love for Liam. Since the first day Gabby introduced me to Liam freshman year, I knew at some point we would all be gathered together for their wedding. And I am so excited that this day has finally come. I have watched your relationship grow from boyfriend and girlfriend to fiancés and now husband and wife. Gabby and Liam, I love you both so much, and I am overjoyed to see your real-life fairy tale play out, and I wish you the happiest of ever afters. To the craze, it's about to get crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is my incredible honor to present to you for the very first time, Mr. and Mrs. Liam and Gabriella Craze.